Welcome to Solutions Studio. This is a free series on C programming language. If you like these videos, please subscribe to follow along with this series. Also, please like and leave a comment and share the video to help spread this series. Hello and welcome to this episode, and in this episode we have another exercise which is converting strings to floating point for calculation. So we would like you to write a program that inputs 6 strings that represent floating point values, then convert those strings to double values, and then store the values into a double array and calculate the sum and average of the values. Now go on and try to solve this problem and come back to this video for the solution. Hello and welcome back, and this is the solution to the problem that we were discussing about. As you can see in this program, we are going to use this function string to double. This function is going to return a double value. It will take a string and it will take a pointer to a string. So basically, as you can see in here, we have these variables of type a character, pointer to a character, which have been initialized by strings that are representing floating point numbers. As you can see, all of these strings are representing floating point numbers. And we have also defined an array of type double, which can store 6 numbers. Now we have initialized each one of the elements of this array with the double value of these string literals. So using this function, we have tried to convert the string A, for example, to a double value and store it in index 0 of the numbers array. And the remaining chars is indeed a pointer to a character. In fact, we need to have an address operator in here. And the purpose for this remaining characters is that if we have any characters that are not representing numbers, for example A, B, C in here, these characters are going to be stored in this variable. But we don't have any of those, so we just need to give it a variable that is basically pointing to a null. And we have defined a variable sum which is equal to 0. And using a for loop, we are going to go over each of the elements of the numbers array and add it to the sum. And finally, to find the average, we are going to divide the sum to 6 and print the results. Let's go and run this program. And as you can see in here that we have the sum and the average of these variables that are holding strings, and basically we have got its floating point values and did some calculations on them. And that's it for this episode. I hope this has been informative for you, and I would like to see you in the coming episodes. Stay tuned.